Yeah, I don't hear anything on YouTube either.
Hello, peeps and creeps. Welcome back to Gears and Guns.
Hello
I
again.
forgot to unmute. I did a whole ass recap. I felt professional, but not for long. We're up to 40 DM kills. I'm gonna kill myself for that one and give them all 41 because I just did a dumb. Hi again, recap. Group met Shrum Village. Shrum Village say, oh no, old man sick. Old man pulled from Cat in the Hat. Old man not so old no more. That's the caveman version. Because I apparently don't know how to unmute.
We had a posh refined version, by the way, people.
Yeah, my God, it was actually, it sounded so professional.
And then we realized it wasn't muted. It was muted.
And then now we have, you know what? It's been a long week.
It has been actually.
Alright, 41 DM kills because I needed to kill myself for that one. Alright, so...
Choose life.
Of which, everybody draw from Fate's Verdict, not just the two, please. Draw from it, since we had no audio, just to make sure I can hear all of you. Today's question... You know, pertaining to what I just did, if you were to have a IRL mute button, your character, who would they mute currently in the campaign and why? And Diego, since you were the first to draw the card, I'll start with you and work my way down to Fiji, Dolly, and then... oh my gosh, Miss... Lucy May. I hate this! What's wrong with my brain? What's wrong with me? Okay, Diego, just start up. You had a mute button. Who would you mute? God damn it.
At this moment, probably the Smarty fellow. He is quite loud.
Okay.
I'm going to flip my card. Dilly Dally. It's a little slow this session.
You know what? That would make sense if you're distracted by all the cool shit around you. You're probably, you know, just actually dilly-dallying. Alright. Fiji. Mute button. Who would you give it to?
Oh man, I'd probably give it to like... Hold on, am I mute? No, I'm not. Okay! I would probably give it to whatever like little shroom's been teaching Rascal all that bad language. That's gnarly! Cussing is big boy words. I'm not ready for him to be a big boy.
He's still just a baby.
He's my baby! Alright.
Alright, what you got? Oh.
More than ready.
Oh,
thank you for giving me an excuse. I have +3 on my initiative this session.
Oh, that's an impressive one. That's a big plus on your initiative. Usually it's just +1.
Fiji with muscles.
Fiji went daddy mode. That's my baby! Bulge. Alright, Dolly. Oh my. Okay, careful, Fiji. She might have you make a baby. Oh god, you'll have a sibling the same age as the nephew or niece. Yeah. Anyways, Dolly.
Yes?
Good, you're not muted. Who would you give a mute button right now to if... Morty, okay.
Tail.
Morty.
Right, Diego's with her.
No, then you just
Take
nod. Go ahead and flip. Ooh.
No, you. If battle first critical made by the enemy against you fails, giving you an attack opportunity with advantage against them.
Yay, that's a good card. I haven't seen someone get that in a while. Alright, Lucy May, mute button.
Oh damn, that's a good question.
For a second there, I thought you were muted, and I'd be like, girl!
You know what? Morty. He's getting on my nerve. I gotta give it to him.
3 of you. Yep.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Fiji's like, I'm about to have a parent-teacher conference.
Oh no, here's the thing. I was torn between the kids teaching him thick booty Judy and Morty.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, let's see what you got, Miss Lucy Mayo.
Oh.
Good luck.
Mhm.
All right.
Question.
Hmm.
I don't know if it was last session, but didn't Diego have like a cutscene?
We just talked about that
Okay.
when it was muted.
Mhm.
Diego's a cutscene I never got to give him.
Wasn't in the
Oh.
muted section.
Wait, you muted?
I don't think anyone's muted right now.
Earlier, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Mhm.
Yeah, good job today, everybody. And I am so sorry again for all of you guys that had to witness the muted session. So, wah, 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 on my side. But let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, so gonna pull it over into meh. Okay, I'll do that one. Whew, okay. So, cutscene. Ah, I know a good one. Let's try to get a mood for it, shall we? Green ferns, tall grass, and untamed trees lift up along multiple cliff sides, creating a canopy all through the land. It's beautiful, striking. Waterfalls coming out of different holes that stream down into little rivers and brooks all over the jungle. In the background, amongst the many tropical birds, and running amok within the humid brush, you can hear giggling and talking. It sounds like a group of teenagers. A couple of girls hush each other, and a young man, all adorned with tattoos along their chin made of gold, crouched down behind an old, broken down tree, giggling to themselves and hushing one another. Do you think they noticed us? No, I don't think they did. We did it, we got out. Alright, you hear that, Azelle? You get your day of freedom. Azelle, still dressed in her finest garb for the day, when her friends had taken her out of the temple for some final R&R, are all outside of these walls that had protected them their entire lives. This area is far too big, far too clustered compared to the city they dwell in that reflects their namesake. All of them continue to wander on. They find some flowers that don't grow directly inside. And Azelle and a young man stand off to the side where the 2 other girls, there are 4, are over to the side collecting different stones and shells near the side of a riverbank. She smiles and looks up at the young man whose hair is decorated with a collection of beads with a partially shaved head, a gold tattoo streaming in the shape of a jaguar along the side of the back of his ear and down his neck. He's already gained 1 feather from an achievement he's made this year. Right. So, Quaylin, how you doing? Oh, I'm fine. How are you, Azil? There's a slight flirtation in how they talk to one another. Both around the same age, but the young man had already reached a bit of a pinnacle within his training and went off and hunted his first beast. A wild jaguar within the mountains, where he earned his tattoo and namesake not even 2 weeks prior. How does it feel to be free? You got to step out where I've been now. Could you take me where you got it? He nods to her and extends out his hand, and a little coyly, she takes it. And he calls over, doing a bird call to the other two so they can know that they're heading off. 2 girls look at each other, exchange a look, a knowing one, and they follow. They follow him through the mountains. They go to the area where they have to all climb part of a cliff end, and they come to an odd sight. A road? Quaylin hushes them, letting them know that it's dangerous near this area. Outsiders travel through here. This is considered a crossroads. They all quietly step forth, and there's a type of gravel they've never seen before. The area and how far the road stretches feels so dead. Why is it just dirt? Why didn't they just get some of the stones and create a cobble? They don't have time for it. They travel. Lucky for us. Let's go. It's just overhead. Something feels off to Hazel. She stops and it feels like there's eyes on them. One of the girls, you coming? She nods and says nothing, going ahead. Something feels wrong in the whisper. The wind feels like it's hushing a warning. The trees are quieter than usual. She doesn't hear as many birds. They make it to the clearing, a very edge of a cliffside where Quaylin had climbed down and claimed the beast. His mother was at home right now, tanning its hide to try to make a good ceremonial outfit for the next week, when the event would be happening. As they get over into the clearing, all the girls stop, getting a bad feeling. Quaylin's already a little ahead, and he stops, turning to look at him. His eyes go wide for a second, and before he can motion for them to get down, one of the girls standing near Azel drops, accompanied by a loud bang. They all scream, realizing their friend is now on the ground, lifeless. Looking around, they hear a group of men, a language they do not know, wearing clothes they do not wear. Odd fabrics, all of them more beige or gray than what they'd seen, wearing heavy boots, run towards them. They tried to make another escape, going behind a nearby tree to see if they can cut down near the cliffside, and more men cut them off. Grabbing a hold of her friend, Quaylin leaps ahead to fight him. He manages to kill 2 as Azel tries to help her friend up, who ended up getting stabbed in the leg by another man trying to make her stop. They drag Azel away and part the group. Quaylin is shot multiple times before he drops, taking 2 other men with him. The only person alive after her friend decides to bite into their attackers. is Azelle. She watched 3 of her friends die, as one man with an odd tattoo that seems to snake up his arm around a boat with a dragon looks at her, lifts her tattoo and inspects her face, and with a grin says, "You'll do." All of you are sitting down now, and she appears to be distant in the moment before she eats her soup. Cutscene over.
And so, uh,
Heavy,
this
I
point
know,
in
but
the
there it is. You guys got a little bit of a peek on what happened with Azelle?
Is Morty still freaking out?
Yes.
Mhm.
In fact, ah! What happened to my beautiful wrinkles? My elderliness.
I'm gonna go and calm him down. Like, hey, dude, listen. I know what's happening is crazy, but freaking out is not gonna undo it.
Is this a dream? Some of you guys are illusionists. Sorry, I know illusion when I see it. This can't be real.
Nope, it's real. It's very real.
I got my teeth back.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. What the hell happened?
I'm-
And all the 9 hells, what could have happened? My wives are gonna be pissed. Well, my ex-wives, they wish they could marry me now. I'm back in my prime. I married one of them when I looked like this.
He's,
But yeah, I'm just trying to
muted?
talk him down if he's still freaking out.
Oh yeah, he's freaking. You are muted.
Yeah, do I have to roll persuasion? I'm muted?
No, my wife.
Oh. Can you tell me what exactly they did to you?
Well, yeah. Fiji, go ahead and roll. And it's like I don't know. They told me I was sick. They laid me back and they had me take a nice bath and they put something into it.
Damn.
Persuasion. He's like he can't really like calm down. In fact, he's like running his fingers through his hair, kind of pulling at it a little, surprised that it's not like coming loose, because he was balding before. He was almost completely bald. Of which, can you, honey, by the way, sorry, but can you distract the boy? Max, go get Mama! Go get her!
Mhm.
Go get Mama! Go get it! Oh! Help! You gotta shut the door quickly! Alright, 1 second. I gotta do it before he does this. Oh, 1 second. Yay! Sorry, Max was giving me the look of I'm about to start crying. Because I was getting excited and I wasn't the one playing with him. Love him to death, but goddamn. Okay, so he's like, I don't know, they put something like in the tub and I relaxed and then they had me shut my eyes and I dozed off a little bit and then I woke up and they said, it's time for dinner, go back to your friends, I hope you're feeling better. And I said, yeah, and now I'm here and now this is happening. What did they do to me? I actually liked being old. I got discounts.
Well, this is now from my understanding, these creatures do not age as we do. They do not. They seem to, as they grow in age, they simply grow in size. So to see one of us wrinkled and with hair falling out, they perceived it as an illness, and they treated it as such.
I'm not sick though. They said, oh God. You guys have to, someone has to persuade him to calm down because it did not work. It's okay.
Can I do a persuasion with what I just? Alright, just sort of try to reason with them, like the logic of like, this is just let him know that this wasn't something that was like deliberately done to him. This is like an attempt to do something nice for him.
It was a gift. I mean, how long is it gonna last? Does it wear off?
If you will hold still, Signor, and allow me to examine you. Por favor.
All right. You a doctor, or are you just some weird guy that likes to look us up?
Senor, I am a scholar of many studies. I am. I think he starts listing like a bunch of like qualifications. He's.
All right. I don't know what those are. I may be a wizard within like a college, but I don't know none of that doohickey. Just go ahead.
Gigi just
Gigi
screams
puts his
he's a
arms up.
doctor.
He's a doctor.
All right, so Diego's gonna zap himself with some guidance, and would this be? Would it make
Arcana.
sense to do this as an Arcana check?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like, ideally, I would want an investigation because that's what I'm best at, but I don't think that makes sense for figuring this out. There we go. Arcana. Go ahead and add my D4 to that because it's free.
Goddamn. Oh,
A
30!
full 30. 30 Arcana.
Alright, Diego, you look him over and you realize whatever magic this was, it is an intense type of natural magic, if that makes sense. It's strange. It doesn't even really count for any schools of magic that you know of. It's more primordial in what it is. Almost like time is reversing on this man. In fact, as you examine him, you you watch some liver spots disappear from part of his face. It's still in progress. He's probably de-ageified about 2-3 weeks since he's been in this room.
I think with because like Diego does like study like chronal, like that's one of the thing.
This is
Can
similar.
I tell like? All right, so this is like actual like, I guess like it's not like he's just like so healthy now that it appears that he's de-aging. He's like this is actual like
reversal.
like his time reversal.
Yeah, but it looks like it's completely unknown magic otherwise.
But it's almost less like it's a magic spell, and it's more almost as this just time energy,
Yes.
like unprocessed into like a spell.
Yep.
Okay. But does it seem like the effect is like on him is permanent then? Is with a
It
30?
might
Can I
be.
tell that?
Yes. This is permanent.
He's.
He is permanently
I think-
younger.
I think. Yes. How long it take to wear off? Approximately 40 years. Senior.
You're telling me I have to grow old all over again? I've got so many grandkids. I was looking forward to retirement. Oh God!
Well,
The college is actually gonna keep me on staff for another 40 fucking years!
I mean, you're technically at your tenure still.
well, I mean, there are means of
10 year! I'm at least 40 year!
Oh.
I worked for those fuckers for almost damn 50 years!
Perhaps, well, if there is a matter where we could encounter a ghost at some point, according to research phenomenon, they are capable of artificially aging a person.
That's risky.
Well, I mean, if you were, but I mean, it must be done to some sort of mechanism. If we could capture a ghost or compel one to this.
Yeah, do you know
I
any
think
ghosts?
Diego's like already. I think he's just like he's starting to trying to figure out how ghosts work.
We need to
Hey,
get this
August.
old man home.
Trust me, there's no ghosts in this area. There's whispers, but I don't think they're coming from any spirits.
Gee, how are you're so casual about your abilities, and we forget them. You're saying there are no these spirits that you have seen.
I've been able to. Huh. How have I known there's not? Kind of like rubs his hands together a little bit. Like feeling them. I don't know. It's almost like I can feel what's around me under my feet. Like, I know Izelle's sitting over there. He points directly at her. Fiji's definitely over there. And I believe points over in the direction where Chris is. Chris was hiding over there. I can just feel. And for some reason I can tell the difference if it's a physical body or not.
You see that it stands to reason then, with like all of our any magical abilities here seem to have been elevated, and you yourself, it seems that aside from just your hearing and such, it stands to reason as a sorcerer you would also have a innate magical connection that you might not even consciously be tapping into.
Agreed.
That alone.
Actually, I'm gonna do a quick checkup on you, August. You seem a little bit more rosy in the cheeks, and I'm wondering what's causing that. Because we both know that was the exact opposite case before here. She takes out that scanner thing, as she did with the crystal. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes on this, guys. I need to concentrate. But other than that, I agree, though. Any spells we cast here are a little odd. Lucy May essentially knocked a tree back like it was a twig. Fiji just pulled a whole man from a hat. Morty, thanks for that, by the way. Goddamn.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, my vortex warp is normally can only target a single creature, but earlier it grabbed multiple at once.
Yeah, well, if the transmodification over in this area is causing the magical fields to accelerate, then there's gotta be something causing it, either by natural, magical, or even some type of eldritch means. At least I know that much about magic. Damn it, I'm a professor!
How much do you know about Hearth, then?
Hearth? The goddess?
Yeah.
Let's see, like the New World goddess from, like, the Reaver Inn, right? Ah, damn.
Ooh.
I mean, I work over at the Reaver College, of course I know of her. Oh my goodness! Concentration over! I think I've met you at the college! You were in a section I don't remember. Mordecai, right? Morty. Mordecai Thesby. Yeah, that's my last name. She, like, claps her hands together. I thought I recognized you! It's been a couple of years! How you doing? Oh, actually, I've only seen you in passing, once or twice in the cafeteria, and usually it was people, like, arguing with you about their grades. From what I heard, you're a bit of an iron fist at that. I was in the necromancy division. Oh, no wonder we never talked. That's nothing I practice, no. I work over at the Reaver College, and then I go back to my homeland of Estia for vacation.
Hey, you see, well,
Mordecai.
Yeah, you can just call me Morty. Everybody calls me Morty if they're, not one of my students.
So, Morty, I have, a request from you.
Yeah, shoot.
I think we're planning on keeping this place a secret, so...
Oh no, you're gonna kill me!
No, it's just...
Oh, they'd expect me dead sooner or later. There's a necromancer here. Can you make it painless? Well, if you want, I could, but...
No! We're not gonna kill you! It's just, you have to keep quiet about this. There were bad men trying to find this place, and I think I have an inkling why. Look him up and down.
All the sexy mushroom people outside?
No.
Oh, that's a taste.
I mean, these places so suffused with magical energy. Anything here could be extremely valuable. A wand made from just any random tree would have be as powerful as if rare, legendary device. Your own staff would have just to like Dolly needed. Pick any branch off in here is likely as powerful as the staff you carry.
Ew.
Ooh, could I get a branch?
The thing
I
is,
mean, I'm
the only reason I got this staff is because I asked for it. I can't just pick up a branch. That'd be rude.
see.
That it has to be given by an elder tree.
Yeah, and sometimes within magic, it is better to have it gifted, because taken could have the exact opposite, if not worse, repercussions.
And
Yes, but-
sometimes interesting ones. Look at Viola.
I mean, I hesitate. Could there be? I do not know if all of these trees have been growing here all this time, but if these are not elder trees, I do not know what is. Every single one of them, maybe.
I think these are more than elder trees, Diego. I think these are ancients.
I wouldn't even know if there was a dryad in one of these.
We could ask the
haven't.
locals.
True.
The soup's nice and sour, but pretty yummy. Sweet and sour soup.
Is there anything stronger than a dryad?
Seriously?
It's something that would be a tree spirit.
Maybe we could ask Goldie. They seem to be flying in
Yes.
and out of those trees.
You
Pretty
see,
sure I know what's very powerful.
That or her
that
mom.
is. So we were told once they are ready for us that she is the creature to speak to for answers.
Dolly's kind of looking at her soup. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get back to, I'm sorry, Mr. Thisbe. I'm gonna. Yeah. Just Morty. Sits down. Oh, man. My back doesn't hurt anymore, neither do my hips. Why is that irritating me? I don't like change.
I think I know why it's bothering you, Morty.
Hmm?
All those aches and pains and stuff, those are all memories too. But think of it this way, dude. It's overriding you physically, but it's not overriding you mentally. You just now have more time to make more memories.
Alright, roll a persuasion roll for me, please.
Okay.
Mhm.
With my 2 persuasion. 15.
I didn't think of it that way. I guess this could be considered a second chance, but every single other wizard I knew of that tried to do something to make themselves more useful, well, youthful, always had something bad happen. I mean, did I lose my soul with this?
Based on my investigation, Senor, I would rule that out.
She scans him
Yeah, I
quick.
think you have a soul still.
Oh, yeah, your soul's still there, screaming into the infinity. Okay. Almost
I'm
done.
gonna be right. It's like, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm actually worried about this place too.
You see.
People, when they want something, can be really dangerous. Especially if they think they can make money from it. And the people that brought me here were really, really bad. My father used to say
Indeed.
something to us. Remember when there is something, an animal, inside of a territory. When one alpha creature has destroyed another one, it will always take its place. Something else will get it to the top of the hill. That scares me.
At the very least, while we are in this town, it seems that Goldie's mother is on top of the current hill, but there are bigger hills.
about the creatures out there? You called them dinosaurs?
Gee, we've.
What if those
I've
were the
only.
weak ones?
Dios mío, it stands to reason they would, if they're hungry enough to chase what creatures like us that to them are snacks, morsels. It they may be there's more competition for the on their scale if there was something larger to defend against. If that makes sense.
I guess so. She just looks out like a side window and waits for Dolly to come back. Of which, Dolly, what are you doing? If I may ask.
I'm looking around. Oh, she went outside for a second to look at Goldie.
Goldie's still
If
up
you
in the
can find her.
trees. You can recognize which one's Goldie. She's actually the smaller of them all.
Hmm.
Also, it looks like what you think is her mother, the biggest, has a little bit more of a white stripe along the side of her head. And some scarring.
Dang.
She looks to be covered with different scars from looks like different fights or battles. Goldie is actually the most preened and clean of all of them.
Doesn't have her battle scars.
No, she's been fighting other battles along with you. She looks down at you, and as she flies on by, and she does a little flip and rolls over onto her back happily and keeps flowing in through the trees. It looks like she's quite happy right now.
She's actually really happy to see Goldie like that.
The giant mushroom. The elder. What's troubling you?
Huh?
You look sad.
Oh. Well, preparing for goodbyes are always sad.
She looks up at Goldie. You brought her home? But I believe that choice would also be hers. Have you all finished eating?
Yes. We were actually looking over a friend. It seems
He
he's
looks
gotten
better.
a little more. Yeah.
Happy
Do
to
you
help.
do that often with your own people?
We don't need to. We're not often sick. He had a condition that was deteriorating all of him.
It's actually called aging where we're from.
Aging. There are some
Apparently,
animals
yeah.
around here that do not live very long. They're not built for it. They just die. Or they get eaten before they can.
Well, technically that's kind of how things run outside this place.
How often do you get eaten?
Not that... Depends, I guess. But people die other ways. Either sickness, or age, or someone taking their life.
Killing one another? Why would you kill
Yes.
your own kind? Is it territory?
It's complicated. Humans and other creatures kill for reasons that are vast. Sometimes it's things that don't make sense and why.
She lifts a
Out.
textured finger up to her face, tapping it in thought.
Place is practically a paradise compared to where we are from.
It is our home. Nature can be cruel, but it is never too, I guess, different? I mean, we willfully do the transition so we can pass on other generations. But it's never a goodbye. Not when we are where we were born. Each one of us carries a part of each other. But we still die. I remember seeing a couple of things regarding humans. Your pets in there. Your friends would be the better word?
Yes, that's a bit of a better word.
I see. The four of them. Not seen anything like that. Or, well, the Roma does look different. And the rest. I do not know what the golden one with the horns is. And I believe they're called a dwarf for the smaller one with the tattoos.
Yes. Yes.
The only dwarves I know of live more towards the mountains. But she is so small.
Your
I
dwarves
thought she
aren't
was
small?
a young one. Oh, the dwarves I do know of, they are about the height of the one with the white hair. But similar build. They are very compact. Yes, that is the word. They are very compact.
How friendly are they?
We do trade with them, well enough. Once in a while we see them. Hyper-territorial. They like to collect rocks. They make many things out of rocks. Very... What did the man call it last time? Geometric in their shape. Yes,
Yeah.
geometric. However...
Is there other...
Hmm?
Is there other people that look like me here?
I've seen somebody like you. You're rare, but you're not unseen.
You have?
A long while ago. Very long. Let's see. I've lived over 1,000 summers.
Oh.
Maybe 5, 6 summers ago. But keep in mind, I do not travel far from our home. I stay here so I can help. I help guide the young ones. I assign teachers, like Sonia over there with little red caps. Then again, I'm not the one that travels often. I would talk to Gribble about his travels. And if not that, she looks up. You could always ask her, but by the looks of it, she's busy at the moment with family matters. Finish up dinner, if you wish to speak, or choose to stay the night. Gricka has agreed to allow you to use her home to rest.
Appreciate that.
And she nods. Do not be sad. Life has many pathways. Just because you take another, separate from a friend, does not mean they cannot intersect once more.
That's a good way of putting it.
She nods. Just goes back to watching her people just carry on with their day. I'm getting anxious.
Everything
Chris
all right?
stands up. I don't like how we're just stuck here. I want to see if we can get the hell out. I don't want to know if I'm related to mushrooms.
Well, we can talk to her when we're finished eating, and they offered us to rest here.
I'm done eating. I slurped the soup.
Let's see. If we could get some direction, at least on another teleporter, or maybe if there's something more that could be done here. I don't know.
So,
Hey,
fun
but
fact,
you see,
she said she's seen their version of her quote dwarves. They've traded with them.
there are
But
dwarves
they're
in
as
these
tall as
lands.
August.
Huh?
Yeah.
August is 5'10".
He's as not a dwarf.
I'm not a
They said that
dwarf.
they're very compact.
I'm compact.
As
Oh.
in
Dwarves always compact. aren't they?
proportion, the same, as
Yeah.
if the proportions of a dwarf, but he expanded to the size, like as if like when Lucy May uses her powers in a location where she can't reach her full height.
I suppose. But it means that they trade. So
Oh,
there's
shut up,
others
Ken.
that aren't just them,
You see,
which means
makes-
they travel. So this place just
They-
gets
they
more
may.
and more confusing.
see if
Did you find
I'm
anything out? Look at Galora.
you
Another
see how
moment.
is August?
I'm almost done. Quite honestly, I recommend all of you at least eat. I've slurped my soup as well. Chris,
I'm
your
done as
wording
well.
needs better management. Otherwise, and she frowns. Peculiar. Interesting. And she tweaks like part of the crystal a little, and you guys see like these, like another crystal like do a light and it scans like over like August for a second a little differently. Take a look at this.
Yeah,
August, gee, I wonder. You're gonna have to tell me what's happening. No. And you guys see like this little purple light encapsulate around them, almost like a black light, right? And you see a bunch of trickling, like, lines slowly seeping into him, like climbing up around him and entering to different spots. And you can see where some of them are still like wriggling out in areas near his chest and head.
Mhm.
I wonder you feel better. August, I don't know how to tell you this, but you know how the magic's a little do as it wishes in this place? Uh-huh. Well, your body with your condition, with what's not there, it's finding a place to rest in you. It's seeping inside of you and just sitting there. Replacing what's been leaving. Just sitting. You're essentially a cup that somebody has some water in and they decide to fill it up with a wine. You called me watered down wine. Well,
I
better than calling you milk.
I think are you familiar with from the Kiminatorian Kitsugi method?
I am.
Mm-mm.
is where
Elaborate.
gold is used to fill in the cracks of broken in, well, anything really, is but it produces a quite a beautiful design pattern, but
You're repairing damage and making something more beautiful. It would have never been created if it wasn't for the damage in the first place.
uh, am I correct? I'm looking at Galoira. It's like, am I correct in this? That this is almost
In a-
holding him together in a way.
In a way, but not really. Okay, how do I explain this? Okay. Kitsugi. The edges are slowly being repaired with gold, but the gold is still molten. But on the inside, you're able to put berries, stuff a little bit too big just to seep out right away. But they're still able to fall out. August is like a vessel right now. The magic is creeping and crawling its way in, almost like it's trying to fill a space, like it's... I mean, look at it. You see how the pattern's moving? It's almost sentient. It's like crawling over them, like you would see ants moving towards their anthill with a find. It's going inside of him and resting there. August, you can feel what's under your feet. And she motions like the light down towards his feet because that's where it's radiating up into, through. Because literally the magic in the area is connecting up to you. It's filling you like an empty vessel. I don't know if it'll stay, but... looks like it's healthy for you. It's not really repairing anything. If you can see right here where some of the, I guess I'm just gonna call them tendrils. There's what on me? Well,
It's,
from what it's like
A-waves.
moving, it's like... What's A-waves?
A-waves is well, it actually the basis of all of my research. But I think he starts getting into like doing that thing again where he like goes into like so now there is a resonance of energy that comes from all.
He-Dog, you gotta summarize for us.
Dummy words, please!
It's mana. All right, it's mana. Everyone calls it mana. If you actually measure it, the units are A-waves. In the same way that, sound is sound, but the measurement is decibels. No?
Okay. Of course, like, of all the hilarity. Morty's like, I mean, what he's saying is interesting. I never really looked into much of the physics of it, but I can see where you're coming from. It's not an improbable theory. August, okay, old man, you're not helping. He'll keep talking for hours. So you're telling me I'm an empty cup, and this magic is worming its way inside of me like an anthill? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how much of you is left in there, August. To be frank. I'm not gonna tell you that it's a cure or anything. A cup can still be turned over and spill things out. So if you overexert yourself, you might accidentally take some part of you with it. It's good, and yet it could be bad if you overuse it. But right now, your vitals are healthy. You're behaving more healthy. You don't have a fever. Your hair's pure fucking white. But I think that's just from the energy radiating through it. But I could hardly tell. Your hair usually turned white when you expelled more of your soul.
Wait,
If I, like...
Dolly doesn't know that, does she?
No.
Mhm.
She just... Wait, what?
It's magic talk.
No, you said his soul seeping out?
Ah, help me out here, guys.
What?
Mm.
August looks worried.
How much? I'm trying to remember how much Diego knows about August's soul situation. Was he there when they figured that out?
Well, August mentioned something, but you kind of didn't fully like hear all of it. Well, you did hear some of it, but you just kind of like, oh yeah, you're sick. It makes sense. I don't know if you actually got the full brunt of it. You know of it. Um,
And Fiji only knows what August has told him in regards to it. He
yeah,
knows
August
that
hasn't.
August is dying.
Yeah, it's like
Goes up to August and is just like, what? Why didn't you tell me any of this? You didn't tell me your soul was seeping out of your body.
I didn't think it was that important.
Of course it's important. I worry about you. I know you were sick, but why didn't you tell me that was happening?
I don't want you to worry, Dolly. I don't. I mean, I've already felt better than I always have. Listen, this is relatively hard to talk about because I don't want you to be looking forward to the day I'm gone, essentially, or waiting for it. Okay? I don't know when I'm gonna be gone. I don't know when I'm gonna be completely empty and just drop. Yes, I am dying. Somebody doesn't just lose their soul and have it drip out of them without it taking something when it's not supposed to be, I'm not undead or anything. And usually, if someone's soulless, you'd expect a vampire or anything else of the sort, but it's not that kind of soulless. It's just. Apparently, I've had it my whole life, and that's why I've been weak.
Well,
Now that
tell me
I
about this.
now that I've got this information, can I do like an Arcana check just to sort of see how much I don't know, like now that he's sort of aware like of his soul getting like
It's dripping
expended.
out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. If not, can I like tell I don't know like what subclass of sorcerer he is or something?
Of it leaking
Or
out?
I mean just I don't know, just sort of like get a sense of like
Oh, what
now
he
that I
is,
know that this is,
essentially?
like, yeah, what's happening with him? If I can get some better idea of like how his magic works.
Okay.
Alright, so I do a check on that. Is a nat 20, so 29.
Oh, nice. Alright. So, August, let me open up his character sheet, because I actually haven't needed to really look at his subclass in a while. Alright. Attributes and abilities. Clickety clack. Come on, roll 20. Load for me. Alright. So I'm gonna say you were just like checking it out.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get a sense of like how dangerous is it? Like, or do I know like what is it? Anytime he casts magic, is it pulling from his soul, or is it like when he pushes himself too far? Like,
Okay, so subclass wise,
mm-hmm.
he is a College of Spirits subclass.
Ah, okay.
Alright, I can just read to you the one thing if you like. While there's a lot to like about the College of Spirits, its unpredictability makes it difficult to use to great effect, and spiritual focus, which is intended to make your core spell casting effective enough to carry you when it isn't helping. It's almost non-functional, blah blah blah. This is like a one thing it's talk about. Oh, wait, no, of course I pulled it up here. It's allowing you to use your spiritual focus, and therefore apply a bonus of d6 to any damage or healing spell. They have guiding whispers and a couple of things. It has something called Tales from Beyond in it.
Hmm.
It costs inspiration die to use. You can just essentially do a bunch of shit with this if you are able. They tell stories, more or less, that increases focus for them. It's hard to describe other than that. Another reason why he likes stories so much, and the thing is, a lot of the features that he would have for it don't work because he's blind.
Mm-hmm.
For his
How
subclass here, but when it comes to his sorcery, because you got a natural 20, so I'm telling you the subclass that you can figure out for him.
Yeah.
Alright, so you know, like, because of how he uses things, he has a certain college.
Mm-hmm.
But more or less, he's just been teaching himself and is unaware of this.
Mm-hmm.
For his sorcery, the sorcery itself seems to actually extend off from some type of Fey ancestry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, given that he is an elf, it's from there, but you can't quite pinpoint it. It seems, surprisingly, regardless of who he is, some type of darker Fey magic. Perhaps even a location in the winter aspect.
So, do I get the sense then that his magic it pulls from like I guess I mean, it's like do I think like he could learn to like instead of draining himself like drain something else?
It
Or
may be possible. But if this is a darker part that he has been literally using his life force for, then he would have
Mhm.
to use life force from something else.
Yeah, I think Diego he's like if now this is only a theory at the moment, but it seems if this is this may be tied to your elven heritage
Oh, lovely. Point
deep
is not
into the
enough.
Fae.
Well, I
Well,
know
there are
Fae might be involved. I'm an elf.
you see what there is. The thing of the Fae is there are many varieties of them. There are, a, you know, of many courts. Most elves, to my understanding, draw their family lines to the summer courts, but there are those of the winter courts as well.
Winter. You mean like
Draining.
cold, death? That makes
The
sense. You know, you would have made an amazing necromancer if they would have let you go to college.
it this that may be what he needs. To be honest, August, the issue you are having is that you do not know how to use your magic without draining from your own essence.
It-
But with training, you could learn perhaps to drain from somewhere else,
But
to drain from your opponents.
Diego, it's. Sorry if you hear like sirens in the background. Looks like fire trucks. Diego, before I started using magic, it was already draining from me. Without using
Easy.
magic, It's like I'm a broken glass that you filled with water and it's leaking out of the different holes.
You see, I with I do believe with training that could be managed, but you are correct that there is beyond at this point eh, what could be accomplished. But and it is interesting how these the lands here seem to just revitalize you naturally.
But look more into it.
Actually, also something else with that. While I was examining, is his hair like actually like glowing at this point? Like when I do that thing where you like put your hand around it, like you're looking at the glow in the dark thing.
Well, not really. But if you were to look carefully at his hair, let's see, Arcana-wise, I'm just going to give this to you because it's a natural 20. His hair isn't white, it's translucent.
Mm.
So his hair essentially went clear and it looks white. It's like those little plastic fake hair things that are just these little clear containers, but altogether they look white.
Yeah.
That's his hair. It becomes translucent when he's full of energy or he expels it. It's almost like the life gets sucked out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, he's full of stuff to where it's kind of going in, but it's also sucking the life out of him too in a way. His body's being affected to where the soul's kind of like sinking down, like it's an oil, like
so
oil
like
and water.
He's full of and it's fully white because he's full of energy, but that energy is not his own natural body energy.
Yeah, his soul, you could say, is being pushed at the bottom of the tank when the rest of the stuff's rising up. So the life has drained out of his hair and went downward, but the magic is filling every other crevice. So you could say in the pit of his stomach the magic is rather than everywhere else. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like his soul is a stone. Because the magic itself is, well, it's actually more dense than what his soul is because it is very weak.
Yeah.
Well, now you know, Dolly. I'm sorry you had to find out like this. Thanks, Gloria. Sorry. She needed to know, though. She's literally your lover. I would have preferred if things were to happen naturally. I've been on borrowed time. Any day, any moment, I could just drop dead. So, that's why I've been saying, fuck it, I'm going to do this. Fuck it, I'm leaving home. I have a feeling that if you guys would have not have allowed me to leave with you, I would have been dead anyways. I felt ready to die before I asked Fiji if I could sneak into that wagon.
Sally's gonna just hold his hand.
It's not as cool to the touch as usual. It's relatively warm. It almost feels feverish.
Does your sister know?
No, she doesn't. Not really.
Who else knows?
I told Fiji a little and Diego. No one else. Not really. Well, okay, one person. Madame Vale talked into my mind when we had met that one day. She made me an offer I refused.
She has to turn you.
She asked to see if I wouldn't mind not dying. She could smell it coming off of me.
Dolly kind of thinks for a second. Maybe this is me just speculating, but you don't think Madame Vale would have talked to your sister, do you?
You're right. If she's missing, Madame Vale may know. If not her, then her two cronies. No offense to them.
I don't know if she told. Did she say she would keep your secret?
Madame Vale said she would be silent unless I said otherwise. She seems to be very good at keeping secrets.
So your sister couldn't find out from her, could she?
No. She knew I didn't want anybody to know. She's surprisingly respectful.
Still, I probably would be better if we can talk to her about your sister. We haven't called her at all.
I'm gonna see if Madame Vale can just give me a call. I'm going into my bag and... You guys... The longer we're out here, the more time we're wasting with my sister being missing. The more time Mori is missing his vacation. And the more time Chris is gonna be sitting here bitching about how they don't want to hold still. Okay, point taken.
No. We are done with our food, so maybe we can talk to them now.
Go ahead.
You see,
I'm gonna make a few calls. He goes into his bag. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Dolly.
I'm a little upset, but
It's his choice.
I know.
Sorry too.
And she
Hello?
just like,
Fiji, you muted?
huh?
Fiji's muted.
Oh, Fiji just says, I'm sorry too. I just felt like it was his story to tell.
Seriously, I'm sorry. I try not to blurt things out. I'm really bad at keeping secrets to that point. And usually people don't live long enough for me to, have to keep it. So, Narc! Point over. That's a new word. Right, and now I'm a narc. There's a rat in the room, it's me. And she sits down.
gonna peek out the door, see what's going on.
Yeah, you and Chris have the same idea. Both just move towards the door. You see the
I'm
elder
gonna,
is still
like-
sitting there, and some people look like they're going inside. Others look like they're just chatting amongst each other. It's just a chill day at the house.
And what time of day is it by now?
It's going to be near nightfall soon. It's getting darker.
Who's holding the bag? Am I holding the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding the bag. I say, River, let me know how the phone calls go.
Yeah, I will. I've been keeping silent so I didn't have to interrupt. That's some rough shit. I mean, I knew about it. I heard everything because I always hear everything. By the way, the ladies are relaxing. Many of them are trying to rest. And I'll let you know if I have to yell at August to be quiet.
How's Pickles?
Contained.
Hey, D-Dog. Diego.
You see,
I have a crazy idea.
okay.
What if we show them Pickles? Maybe they could tell us what Pickles is?
It's what? See, let me go. I will fetch it. I'm just gonna go in the bag and get pickles out, just so I can keep the jar on me.
Yeah.
So we can ask Goldie's mom whenever we see her. What is Pickles reacting to this environment at all?
No, you gotta bring them out and find out.
Yeah, I go into the bag and pull out the jar.
Alright, so you pull the jar out, holding onto it. Pickles is pressing against the glass, all the little eyeballs and pupils splitting and looking at you and looking at the room. And it's crawling around sloppily, just with all those little feelers touching all the corners. And it tries to go tink along the edge to try to break out of the glass again.
Yeah, I want to just can I do like an investigation on it just to make? I just want to make sure it's not like stronger by being here.
Roll medical. It's still considered more or less.
15.
15. You can't really tell. You know it's tenacious right now. It sees something other than the bags, like, for its surroundings, so it's like trying to get out. And also, you guys look tasty. The pupils all dilate, and you see the little, like, teeth inside of them just...
Alright, well, if a 15, if he doesn't look like it's stronger, he's like, well, it looks more angrier, but he'll keep his he'll keep the jar in his hand though, just so he's keeping track of it.
Wow, that
I think
little
he-
shit's anxious.
Yeah, see, I think he'd pull out like a. I think he's gonna pull out his note, and he's just like taking notes on to see if anything. Just you know, like you're observing an animal. Like, what's its reaction to anything around it?
So,
I know this is weird, but can I insight Pickles?
yeah,
Mhm.
Insight Pickles, go ahead.
Just vibe checking this eyeball monster. 25.
Pickles has no chill.
Mhm.
And Pickles looks like it's looking around looking for an opportunity to get away from you guys. With how its eyes moving, but it's also looking at you to see if it can pinpoint from how it's like teetering its eyeball to see who would be the weakest link.
Guys, be careful. Pickles is sizing us up.
Eh?
Yeah.
He's vibe checking us. He's trying to find a weak link, I think. You know how animals try to pick the weakest link of the herd?
Yes.
Uh,
Well, let us hope it is animalistic in nature only.
mm, we'll see. So, I know August is making calls, but I think August is right. We need to get moving. For all we know, if there is other places, other people, other anything, we can find them with traveling. Maybe they know safe routes away from those dinosaurs, even though I still want to get the skull of one or a skeleton to show off. That was
I'm.
taken from me.
Well, any animation you do of skeletons, perhaps test it on just a hand or foot first before considering how magic is overclocked here. I'm hesitant to see what would happen if one of those things was overly animated.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, I could. But I don't want to waste my spells. I'm a wizard.
But what is likely to happen? You are know much more of necromancy than I do. What is likely to happen if an overabundance of necromantic energy was released?
Oh, here? Well, there's a bunch of mushrooms. They're in a way a form of rot. They're fungus that grows off of dead things. Either a couple of things would happen. A bunch of plants would either die if it was a blight. The area would probably explode outward with anything that's rotting. Some mushrooms here that probably grow off of anything that's dead would expel in size. Or anything dead I summon up would be stronger and more resilient to where maybe, and this is just a theory, either it would be a more powerful ally or become a foe instantaneously due to my level.
You see, that is the aspect that I was most concerned about. If this big level of control, there is no shortage of stories of necromancers losing control of their own uh, servants.
Oh, that's one way to put it. Well, if you do enough, usually it's a timing thing, like with skeletons or zombies, or even ghouls. I can summon ghouls. Those are really messed up. Um, that is all a timing thing, usually. Wild magic can cause things to go more hectic, and I think we're actually surrounded by something similar to wild magic here. I mean, Morty, case A. Um,
You see.
August becoming a living glow stick. That's another. And right. Expanding far larger than normal and bashing into trees. There's so many things that can go wrong, but also go right. If you summon something that still has a soul attached, or its soul is still lingering by, it could reattach itself due to the fact there is still the will of the spirit and cause more chaos. So if it's doing something unwillfully and doesn't like its master, let's say if you use it for evil rather than for good, of which I am not of that variety, thank you very much. There's more people within the necromancy field that actually are quite chill people, thank you very much. I'm one of them. We don't believe in using it for dead, violation, in a way. In fact, all the bodies at the college were donated. I know the one person that would probably disagree with that would be the little fecker that's off inside of the mirror. That teaches some lectures. But then again, that's a trapped lich that taught some classes with my professor, Magnus.
Ay,
He
Dios
hated
mío.
us. Yeah, got trapped there by
Really?
an ex, in a goddess's mirror. Night Mother's mirror, no less. He,
Huh.
on the other hand, loved to try to corrupt students. I got some secrets off of him, but then essentially I waved my middle finger at him and went on my way.
An eternity of
Very
reading
well.
papers.
That is hell. Trust me. I hated school as much as the next, but a guy that considers himself smarter than everyone else teaching college level grades? Yeah, no. No, he's in hell. But it's the only thing that he can do. They can give him stuff into the mirror or put stuff in front that he can read through, correct, or anything else, and we have other people to double check it to make sure he's not being an asshole. Things can go in that can't come out. He's stuck in this empty void with the mirror's entrance essentially following him everywhere. So he can never really escape from it. He can sidestep it, but it will keep following him wherever he's at in that weird void. It's kind of funny, actually. In a mean way. I mean, I remember at one time I tossed a piece of candy in there. It's literally a portal that
see.
reaches one way.
Oh, well, at least you can get something out of that.
Yeah. Apparently, he hated peppermint. I didn't give him anything he liked. But the matter at hand. Let's see what they have to
looking out
say.
the door. Do we see? Has Goldie finished?
Frolicking?
Yeah.
Well, she's kind of like coming down a little, wrapping around the tree that's over here.
I'll sort of step
She's
out to greet her.
panting a little from how much she's been running around. You know, like an overexcited dog would. Hello.
Alright, Goldie.
Hey, Goldie. Have fun with your family? Yes. My mom. She looks up.
Sí, tu madre.
It's nice. She never forgot me.
A mother never forgets her child.
That's the rest of my family up there. It feels nice. Memories came back
Hola.
when she held on to me. Like, she's up above and, like, just kind of looking down and watching you guys. She has those glowing eyes where you can't really see pupils or anything, but she's just staring down at you. It's kind of menacing.
Do you remember the tragedy that separated you two?
I only remember a little. I was a baby.
True. Did she tell you anything?
I had siblings.
you said you had?
I have some up there. There was 3 of us that were all my age. I think she lost all of us that day, she thought. But at that age, all I could think of was Mama. There was a great calamity. She doesn't like you guys.
Oh.
You realize that menacing look is literally aimed at you guys.
Oh.
She mentioned that has like 2 other siblings who went missing at the same time she did. Have we heard about any other like otter spirits?
Nope.
Hmm.
You wouldn't find them, Diego.
Mhm.
They were killed.
If in my experience, Goldie, you're a very difficult creature to kill.
Yeah. That's what Mom said. Well, she doesn't seem to like the group. She doesn't seem to mind Dolly too much, because I told her about you. She doesn't mind Azelle. She's a little iffy on Chris and Azelle, though. Azelle has good intentions. She can kind of see that. Also, she's young. She kind of thinks that you're kind of a distant cousin, Fiji. Sorry, Gloria. She really doesn't like you. Oh, come on! I'm a delight! But she doesn't seem to trust humans. She understands what they are. They
Oh,
caused the
my mother would
calamity.
get
Mhm.
my mother would get along with her quite well.
I think they would too. They talk the same.
Oh. Fun.
Actually, I think it'd be hilarious. I should have her talk to you guys.
Mhm.
Climbs up the tree. I want to see if you guys shit yourself.
I'll
The one
go.
mushroom that's standing next to Gloria. I'm just here for this.
I think Diego
Like,
just
she wants to stop her, but they have to talk to her. She remembers they have to.
just quietly zaps himself in the middle of this.
I will.
To be ready.
I will run up one of these trees to
Mhm.
talk to her.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
You're, like,
distant
meet her
cousin.
halfway.
She kind of like
Nelly!
slithers halfway down the tree. Like she does this thing where she almost like she's swimming through the air, but around the tree like a serpent would.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop and you see all the scars and stuff around her, and the eyes dim down with a little bit of light when you see her, and you see these slit eyes that are almost, they are such a vivid gray gold, if I can describe it like that, like a pale gold, that they're almost white. Staring back at you with hair thin pupils. Her face is as big as what you would expect almost a dragon's to be. She's way bigger up close. She's bigger than Goldie.
I catch a branch and say, "Hi, I'm Fiji."
I've been told. She's got
So
a
what's
deep
your name?
voice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys
deep
remember her
voice.
name?
I don't.
Yeah, I've got it written down. Morian.
Morian. Morian.
Well, I want to tell you, I speak on behalf of me and my cool friends, and I say that we came here by accident, and we intend on not doing any damage. Just we do gotta get out of here though. Wow, I've got so many questions. Like, I mean, what's it like to fly?
Average.
Mhm.
Do you want to race sometime?
I would beat you. She tilts her head to the side.
But I would try really hard.
I might eat you.
Morian.
Cyan Tiger, you are a baby. You try to run. You'd be caught easily. You can't dive into the earth like we can, nor can you climb the sky like we can either. You could run,
Yeah.
but you would be easy to pick up by the scruff of your neck.
Aw, man, you sound like my mom.
You I can handle. Her little, like, she got these really, like, long whiskers that almost behave like a lungs. Like, they're pressed together a little bit, and they're flowing around her head a little, and they just kind of, like, push you gently over to the side. What do you all want? She says that you hear, like, a churring, almost like a growl thing, and the top of her back lifts up right at the very edge of her spine.
We don't mean to have intruded on this place, but
You all
we're
smell
trying to
wrong.
find a way. We're not. We're from somewhere else. Somewhere. Well,
Not from here,
definitely not from here.
which means you do not belong.
That's understandable. That's why we're trying to leave.
And you can see, like, how close she is, the different scars that are on her, including one right across her nose. That one looks really deep.
But haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Dale of the Dene.
Foxglove has told me of you. You realize what she
Oh,
said.
good, thanks.
Foxglove is Goldie's real name.
Fox what?
Foxglove.
Foxglove. Fox?
Like clover,
that's cool.
foxglove. That's Goldie's real name.
Oh, you're talking about Goldie.
The nickname you
That's
gave
what
her.
I call her. Yeah.
It is better she told no one her name. They hold power. I can say it. I am her mother. I gave it to her, which means you cannot strip it away.
Well, I don't have any Fey abilities.
You smell of things. You smell of curses and darkness. You and the short one. Of which, where's the short one? Hey, where are you? Is she hiding under somebody? Where are you? Lucy May?
Well, on my screen, Fiji's on top of me, so I don't.
Oh, damn, in public?
Mm. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yes,
Well-
that's another reason we have to leave. My friend and I are trying to get rid of this curse.
You will find no sympathy here. Only promises. If you hold such things within you, I can smell the death lingering around you, child. A blight waiting to release. It may be calmed now, but when something sleeps, it wakes with more energy. The same goes for you. The small one, with the purple tattooed face. I can smell the ability and the desire to destroy anything in this area. And you, I don't even want to talk about the greed I smell coming off of you, golden boy.
Have you encountered courses like theirs before, Senora?
I've encountered plenty. And they did not call them curses, they called it their blessings. Blessings to come
blessing
and
to me.
destroy homes, to murder people who just lived in peace, to rape and pillage this land with everything they wanted from us. No questions, just taking. No companionship, just raised arms. The blood flowed like a river in a flood.
Who are these people who
The
treat
first
these?
calamity.
She kind of, Dolly kind of thinks about it. Wait, so you said you encountered this before. Is that what happened?
First a few, then a couple of dozen. Some tried to play nice, others killed on sight. And then one day, they crawled forth like a group of fire ants swarming a corpse. I lost most of my family and 2 of my young. I do thank you for bringing one back. My mate was even lost in all of it. The bastards wore him as a coat to insult to injury. Anything with a glistening coat of our color is always hunted down for those petty little small-minded spukes. They see a rock and they think that it is their salvation because other morons want more of the rock. It breaks as softly, but so they make things that cut it easier to get those out of their way. As a favor to my daughter, I choose not to cut you all down where you stand. Some of your blood smells familiar. Some of it does not. And those of you who carry a curse are not welcome. It does not matter that I have seen people like you. Go back to yours. Maybe they can help you over in the plains, but not here. The only way I know of you to leave could also open more doors than what we would have welcomed. I need you to prove a few things to me if I will bother to give you the way out.
What proof do you need?
I need proof that you're nothing like the bastards that made their siege upon this land. If you can go
How
and
can we
get
prove it?
something. Some still remain, hidden off from here. Go to the northeast. It's a couple days' travel. You'll find more ruins. Head there, and you'll find a place where the blood still flows like rivers. Bring me back my Conley's coat from the cursed bastard that still wears him. If you live, then maybe I'll show you where you can go home. Fail, and you will not be allowed back in the village. You will be on your own.
Senora, I will do what we see, amigos. We will do what we must, no?
Absolutely.
You speak
of
funny,
We-
little golden man.
Ha, gracias. But,
There is greed
we
growing
have
in
in
your
our
heart
care.
like a festering seed. Do not let it hold on to you. I hold contempt for the seed that is there that grows. It mars your skin like any other burn. Do not let it overtake you. If you choose to keep this head coat, I will wear you the same way they wore him. Do you understand?
He.
They get
We'll
mean
make sure
bad.
that
Maybe
the coat
Diego.
returns.
Diego's like, guys,
Well,
my
I think
skin!
he-
Touch it.
I think he takes a moment to like. I think he looks to Isel and he's like, Senora, we have in our care women like Isel here who have been brought. They are victims. They are prisoners. I do not wish to take them to more danger. If they are not cursed as we are, can we leave them here with your people to here with safety?
She looks over at Azelle.
Like Diego full on like gets on his like a kneels for this because this is important to him.
She
I
looks
see that
over.
and I start bowing too.
Look, Mama, they're bowing. See? I told you, they're nice. Dolly's family at this point. So what if she's cursed? Azelle's pretty nice, and Diego feeds me sometimes. And Fiji likes to cuddle. I get into all sorts of trouble. Her tail like covers, like literally. You can tell essentially Goldie acts more like a child compared to her mother.
Yeah.
You wonder how old she really is if Goldie's still small.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you need to roll persuasion relatively high for this because she's telling you a mission to do, but to have more humans stay here is a big ask.
Does my bowing help any?
Well, if you're assisting Diego, I can try to give advantage.
I'm about to say I'm bowing.
Alright. Alright, so with advantage,
Mm.
and I've got. Oh, I'll go ahead and toss a. Well, okay, I know this has to be high, so how many of these? I still got.
You
Or
did
I'm gonna
guidance,
use one flash
right?
of genius to this. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bump that with a flash of genius up to a 22, and guidance up from a 22 up to a 26.
Oh,
So
nice!
He is all in. He is like full. He is very worried about these girls.
A small act of selflessness. There might be hope. Bring them to me and I'll let you know if they can stay. This one, though, who wears the mark of gold voluntarily. I'll speak to the child. Go get the others. And I'll make my decision.
You see, un momento. I'm gonna go into the bag and explain to whatever he's still holding, and
Yeah.
hop in there so I can explain to them what's going on.
Alright. August, when you hop in, is rubbing his temples. Of which Azelle is like slowly approaching like the tree up to. Well, you look at her and you realize she is definitely a predator. By the how she acts, holds herself, how she speaks, when it comes to Goldie's mother, or Foxglove's
Yeah.
mother. Foxglove's. She is a definite predator. She is top of the food chain, and she sees you guys as fucking snacks. So it's right now she's talking
Honest-
to food.
Honestly, I think Dolly's just like a little worried, but also she's like, it is like talking to my mother.
It's
so
like,
used
oh,
to
I feel
it.
like I'm home. All right.
Mhm.
August rubs his temples, and then Diego, is that you? I hear the sound of your spurs.
You see, we're being given a bit of a mission, if we are to. It turns out Goldie's mother is not quite a fan of humans, and her.
River's been telling me.
See.
She threatened to wear
Oh,
you as a
then-
coat.
Oh, well, then I don't have to give you all the details then. But, and it turns to like the ladies, senoritas, have you been informed as well?
We've been kind of listening in, but we're kind of scared. There's a giant otter out there that might eat us.
Yes, well, he's. Yes, you're certainly a very powerful creature, but is one to be better to have on your side than against you, no? But she has agreed that. Now we'll. You all have seen the dinosaurs ahead. We are being tasked with a mission to proceed further. away from this village to retrieve something.
They all look
It
a
would
little
be
panicked.
But she has agreed that anyone who does not wish to accompany us, can stay here in the village and will be provided for in this time and protected.
What does it look
Although
like? Are there men out there?
Oh no, there is no humans at all. It is well, anyone who wishes to come out, please. She does wish to see you all and make sure none of you are afflicted with a curse, as some of us unfortunately are.
Honey. The male woman speaks up. She asks you if there's men out there,
Oh,
not humans. She's
um,
asking for reasons.
Oh, I, I think he has to think for a second.
Mushrooms count?
Do the mushroom people have genders?
Well, you've never asked.
Have I seen any indication? Have I seen any sign of any split in them? Like,
Many of them look quite similar. Some of them look like they have some growths that look like mustaches a little bit. But you're unsure if they count as full-on men, but you have heard some of them converse by calling Rascal a he and she, and then once in a while you hear a they. So you know they have different pronouns, but you're unsure if they count as a man or a woman in the traditional sense.
he's like, hey, well, this is difficult to say with these mushroom folk, but
The giant
in their
fungus.
you see, uh, some have used male pronouns, but some have used female. A number of them have uh, seem to use neutral terms.
Well, look. Right now we don't have much of a choice. Anything's better than dinosaurs.
But that I can assure you, there are gold, and the golden otters keep the dinosaurs well away from the village.
Like
So
the otter you guys have?
you see, but much muy grande.
Oh, good. That's great. Ladies, come on. If we don't have to be staying in the stuffy bag, listening to the walls talk, I think we all might need it.
Mhm.
And some of them kind of look at each other and nod, like, yeah, maybe you're right. So they head out
Mhm.
of the bag. They slowly start coming out. When some of them go over and see, like, Goldie's mom, they start backing right back up. Like, that's a big
Diego,
fucking
like,
otter.
Diego stays there and he helps every single one out of the bag.
Yes, many of them have their eyes as wide as saucers. Especially when she, like, slithers down a little and stands at some of them and sniffs the women. And, like, she's like, walks around them and, like, circles them in different spots. Some of them are, like, freaking out, holding on to each other. Like, she scares the shit out of them. But she smells them and then just... Fine. Some of you aren't even old enough to be considered women yet. You're just babies. She does something that, like, scares, like, the crap out of, like, a couple of the girls, and she reaches over with her mouth and grabs the back of two of their collars and picks them up like a cat does its kittens, then and lifts them up and, like, brings them over somewhere, and then she, like, lets off, like, this, roaring otter sound, and a couple other otters come down, and at first you think they're about to be fucking killed, and they leap essentially on them, wrap around some of them, and start giving them essentially a cat bath because she thinks they smell dirty. She essentially told her family, clean these, they're gross.
Clean 'em.
So,
I think you guys are accepted.
do we have to get a cat, like, bath thing over there? You're not felines. We are otters.
This is Hmm. I think like I'm gonna just ask about like the uh, mushroom people. Like, oh, if the ladies need to clean up other than this, where should they go?
And you're talking to any of the mushroom people?
Yeah.
You guys got free reign to use Grika's house. The guy that's just been standing here watching it. He's been standing with the group like the whole time, like, oh, this is interesting. Just watching it. Wow.
Yeah.
I was just happy to be hanging out with them.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is kind of nice. Grika's relatively nice. She's really thoughtful. The girls can stay if they want. I don't know how many beds. They might have to split it off into different places. Many of us, we usually need one of our little fungal places to sleep. But if they need anything else, like any other of the warm-blooded animals around here, we can try to provide something like bedding.
You see, any
Do we take them outside certain times of day for the body break?
they can determine such things of their own. As long as they are able to open and close the door at their leisure, there should be no trouble with that.
The elder walks over. Are we having more guests?
You see, these senoritas have had a very, very hard time, and anything any of you could do to help them, it would mean so much to me.
Oh, you poor things. You look tired. That's abnormal. Is this
They've been
is this the leader of the village thing? You could call me that.
You
This
see
is-
these.
Okay. Good sign, girls. Led by a big woman. I think. Are you a woman? I consider myself female.
I don't think they have the same sexual desire as a human does.
Sexual desire. What a topic. There's a young fungal present.
I'm gonna go over and kind of like motion her to kneel down.
She gets down onto her knees and leans over so she can like get closer to you, like, huh? Because remember, she's actually like 16 feet tall or about. She's pretty big. Even Dolly
Basically,
short.
she gives her a very kind of quick rundown of how they were most are probably been abused by men. Yeah, people,
That heats
human men.
my core in an unpleasant manner. You see, like, the underweb, the scales, or, the gills underneath there, like, vibrate a little and turn dark. I'm sorry to hear that. What type of creature does violence such as this? This is unheard of.
That is the reality we live in outside this place.
No wonder you escaped to this place. It sounds filthy, demented even. You poor dears. We'll try to fix
That's-
what's been done to you. We
It's
can't
like if
fix-
it's some. She was gonna say her physically maybe, but mentally it would be different.
You need relaxation. Gurka's house is perfect. Many of you should be in our healing baths. We will get some more soup. Maybe I can get... Yes. Grub. Yeah. Like, hops over. Almost tumbles even. Go get Gribble the Elder and tell him to go and get a hunting party. They need more protein. Okay. And he hobbles off and even rolls a little when he goes down a hill and, like, heads over and talks to another mushroom. We'll get you well fed. Poor things. These little humans, they're adorable, but they look so scared.
It's a frightening world.
She picks one of them up, like, ah! It's like, why do we keep getting handled in such a way? And she looks over and she, like, fixes her hair a little bit, almost like one would hold a doll to fix its hair. There we go. You look a little less out of place. So much of this hair stuff is in front of your eyes. It's so flat, though. You could make it rounder? And she, like, tilts her head a little bit and sets her down. And she's like, are we gonna be dressed up like dolls over here or something?
Just be careful about grabbing. Maybe ask. They're still skittish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I lock them in a room and introduce them slowly?
No. Locking them in a room is probably not going to help.
Okay.
You see,
No
Let
entrapment.
them come to you.
Okay. And she, like, extends her hand out like one would with a rabbit. One of the girls
I
look
think
at you like, are you serious?
That I'd just say go with. Just like they're being gentle. Just go with. They've never seen your kind, the humans before.
Go up. Touch your finger. This one likes me. She actually looks excited for a second.
I think while she's sort of bonding with the humans, this Grika is his name.
No, that's not Grika.
Oh, which one?
Grika is over here. Here. Oh,
Right, that's right.
Grika. One of my children.
And that was the one who's like setting up like a hunting party, right?
Nope, Gribble and Grika. I know, it's like that's they're part of a similar
Yeah.
family unit. But
Right.
Grika actually comes over and joins you guys.
Yeah.
Hello. Is my home satisfactory? Oh wow, there's so many of you little hairy things. Well, naked hairy things.
Gracias.
This one likes me.
Uh,
It came up to me. Oh wow. Okay, so we get to pet sit for them?
Mhm.
They are considered friends, not pets, but I am finding it difficult to not treat them like we would a baby animal. They are kind of small and cute. A little.
But- Pardon, but you're more familiar with this area, see?
Well, I'm more familiar with our village. Gribble, the elder, on the other hand, is over there talking to Grub. The one with the mustache.
I see.
He is, he's the one that I would talk to.
It's, with the night falling, we are mostly concerned if it is safer to travel at night or during the day in these lands.
Only fools travel at night.
Well,
But then again, if your errand is of utmost importance, I would stay to the trees. You can travel along the treetops if you're careful. But anything on the ground? No. Many nocturnal things come out to feast at night. It would be stupid to travel on foot.
That is good to know.
I mean, have you seen the Wampus cats yet?
Gatos?
In a way. They live in trees and they drop down on stuff and eat them.
Ay, Dios mío.
They're,
And they are more active at night.
They're kind of the size of your cat. And she points over to Fiji.
No, no hambre. Perfecto.
Yeah. I mean, yes, they're somewhat small compared to some of the bigger things out there. I mean, have you seen a triguire?
It's where I go there.
A three-headed jaguar. Yeah. It's about 26 feet long. Stands about half her height. Point at the leader.
We should just sleep.
You guys are like, you know what?
We should just sleep. We'll go in the morning. Let's.
I'm afraid to ask, but
Hmm?
it's probably not gonna happen. How's flying?
You guys have wings?
I can get a pair of wings. Let's just say that.
Mm. Well, if you're able to fly, I would be careful. Flying can be
Okay.
just as dangerous. We have rather large birds, and the ones that travel out at night, they like to hunt other smaller animals and birds. You should see the insects that are about the size of one of our little ones. They fly through the air and get picked off relatively quick. Many things here are quite larger than us. This area is safe because, well, we have poisonous spores that can kill many things that come nearby. A lot of things don't even try to eat us because we're toxic.
You see, that is explains the bright colorations.
Well, not really. We can wear bright colors, but it's more or less some of our collective droplets. And if we got upset, well, especially the red caps, they let off this dark spore cloud that can kill anything that breathes it in within seconds.
I see.
Oh yeah, Rascal almost did that. We almost died. Again.
Oh,
Well, that'd be
Rascal, you just let
that'd be
us know if you
troublesome,
are
and you need to be
upset.
careful. The red caps are a little more temperamental, so if I were you, I'd keep them somewhat calm. They're better when they're giggling, not when they're mad. He's still young, so it won't be as potent. It might kill some of you, that or it will put you into a coma.
Yeah, well, he's
He looks a little
best to avoid it altogether.
malnourished. It might not be as strong. But if he ever gets upset, just make sure he's near something you don't like.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. I think I'll go back, sort of get back together with the group. It's like, yeah, well, amigos, it seems that if we want to travel at night, I could get us all into the, the trees. That seems the only option, or it may be wiser for us to rest and start in the morning.
I say let's sleep. As soon as I heard a 3-headed, 20-foot-long jaguar, I was about to walk in here and say goodnight.
Well,
Yeah,
if you need
I'm
to
glad
rest...
you agree.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's just how this area is. I mean, for us, it's natural. They're just a part of the wildlife. If you know how to handle them, it's
Oh.
not too bad.
No offense, but if I hear something that is normal wildlife for us that's not normal, that when you tell us something that is gonna kill us, the common sense is just to stay here.
Well, if you're using common sense,
You-
I can't argue with that. Instincts are overpowering of, well, judgment and other things.
Actually, if we were gonna stay here, I was wondering if I could go with the hunting party.
Oh, if you'd like. Maybe he can show you around. If you go up, right where Grub is, you may be able to, well, talk.
Alright.
Grub is talking to Gribble. I'm Gricka. Gricka, Grub, Gribble. Have fun.
Mhm.
And there's Sonia, if you need her to babysit the young one while you're out. She's teaching the other little red caps right now. She actually helps with temperament. If not, they'd be throwing tantrums all day for not doing things they want. That's why she's got them in a select class over there.
I think I'm talking to the right one.
And you're like walking up to a random mushroom. Baby, look up at you.
Oh, hey, little guy.
Eh.
You probably can't help me, but, here. Anyway, I'm just gonna give you little pats and I pet his head.
Confused, blinking. Kitty.
Yeah,
Oh no.
that's me.
Wrap yourself around your leg and sit on foot.
Oh, oh man. Alright,
Surprisingly
I picked him
heavy
up 'cause
little
I'm
shit.
scared. Holy crap.
Limp. Heh. Heh. That's a toddler.
Glad you're having fun. Gotta go find this hunting party now.
Gribble's over
monotone
here.
like a
Grub's this
toddler.
little guy, like, over, like, talking to him. This guy's, like, just running around and playing. Grub's the one actually speaking to him over here. And you got a little, like, mushroom on your leg. The other one that's running around goes over and hops on your other one. Hey! Playing what the other one's
Yeah, I'm
playing
just
right now.
struggling with these weights. Like,
Great training.
hello. I would like to come with you guys to help you out on your hunting party and learn the place.
Mm. And you are one of the visitors.
My name's Fiji. Yep.
Hello, Fiji. I'm Gribble. I'm one of the elders here.
Nice to meet you, Gribble.
Grub has been telling me that we need to go off and get food for the young humans.
Yeah, that would probably be good. Sorry to impose.
You're not imposing. We are offering. We are good hosts. We must be nice to our guests. It's only customary. It's common sense and common wealth, essentially, to share what one has when others have nothing.
Well, that's why I want to join your party so that I can repay you with some of my skills.
That sounds fascinating. I'd love to see what skills these are. Little ones,
All right.
squabble off and head off to your dens. You kind of like step off and they just run off.
Bye, little dudes.
They're adorable, but they can be brats.
They can be, but that makes them even cuter.
Eh. That's debatable. I've lived long enough to see whether or not they're gonna be big brats. Then again,
Ah.
my nephew's grown quite larger than normal. Look over, the one that led you here. Big chunky boy sitting over there, wave at you.
No way back.
But, yes, we can get a hunting party out. Do you have anything that you can breathe into? I could try to set something up.
Well, I have a scarf. Would that help?
That won't do. We'll see if we can make something for you to wear around your face, because the hunting may require some of us to use what we have, well, naturally.
Okay.
Otherwise, Grub, go ahead and run off to your mother. See if she can get some other things with rations settled up. Grub just runs off. If they live long enough to sprout legs, they can either be an asset to the people or a hindrance. You gotta make sure they're all respectful as they grow. Some grow out of it, others go to seed sooner. Anyways,
Well,
I'm gonna go get something to make sure you can wear over your face so you don't breathe in what we're giving off and become part of the hunting. Or the hunted.
I'm gonna go let my friends know that I'm gonna be joining your cool hunting party.
Alright then, I'll go get some of the other hunters and see what we can do. So he goes into his house and shuts the door, and some people are out here just mending to things, and over here, Gricka is over here. What's your name? Sandra? What's your name? She's going to each one, like, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Like
Mhm.
she seems relatively simple in a way, but at the same time too, she's also relatively nice. She goes to each one and she gives like a head pat. But it's her way of being nice to them and also checking them over like, "Are you hungry? Your stomach, it sounds angry." And the elder just nods. "If you need any more information, just talk to them. I'll be over here." So,
About
we're
that.
staying the night. We're not traveling.
Mhm.
And Fiji, what are your plans?
Oh, I'm gonna be joining them on the hunting party. They needed to build something to put over my face to breathe, though.
Oh, that's very
Something
wise. When they use their spores, it could kill you.
Oh, for sure.
to look what I give.
Hmm?
I'm trying to see what I've got.
Mask-wise.
Yeah, well, what I've got that I could convert into like a mask.
If you want, you can try to make like a mask filter thing if you got a couple of items or...
Well, Gribble's preparing it right now if you want to go over with me and watch him or anything.
Yeah, I could if they have supplies for such a thing.
They at least have enough for me, so, I mean, I thought you'd be interested, because research and stuff.
If nothing else,
That's
I can make
also
certain that.
fascinating. Nope, I gotta calm down. I'm trying not to move too much since the angry otter mama is staring at me. A lot.
Staring at me too.
Mm.
Let's see, unless the only well, it's one of the only humans here. She's seems to draw a bit more suspicion.
Other than the girls. The thing is, I know she knows I'm stronger than them. I'm a bigger threat.
You see,
Goldie, your mom's mean. Isn't she wonderful? Now I remember. I really liked Dolly's mama too because of how she acted. She reminded me of my mama. She's so fierce, it's beautiful. I'm only a smart ass.
Feels like home. Yeah.
It was
Okay.
funny to watch you
Nope.
guys quiver like that. I wouldn't have let her hurt you. But seriously though, Diego might want to watch out. She will wear him.
Everyone is so intent on skinning me, taking my horns, or
Well, I mean, dude, you have cool-looking horns and really pretty skin.
And to be fair, you
I
would really
mean,
compliment
it's
my
not
mother's
mine.
coat.
Oh dear.
No. Oh.
What? The coloration
I
and the
mean-
horns, he's not wrong. He'd compliment her lovely. Gold and purple go good
I'm-
together.
I say
You
to
know-
Diego, I'd never skin you, bro.
Goldie, you're putting off a good. Damn. Why are you right? Gold and purple do kind of work.
They do look good, see?
Damn
If
it.
I were to go into my smaller form, I could wrap around his neck and I would just look like I'd be a nice fancy collar.
Honestly, no, don't do that. Don't do
Alright.
that. I don't want to make your mom upset.
So,
yeah.
Oh wait.
what? Can I like roll to help with the?
Yeah. Go ahead and you can
Nah.
roll your tools. Head over here with Fiji.
Mhm.
I just knock on the door like, hey, Gribble!
Come on in. And he's getting some stuff together, like some sticks, some different types of moss, some fabric that looks like it was weaved around a little bit. And he's trying to get a couple of stuff put together. I found some items you might be able to use. It may not help with breathing whatsoever, but... Oh, hello! How you doing, rock
Ah.
man?
I was wondering, well, I've wanted to see what you had that could help with the sea filtration.
Ah, for him. There's a couple of things. I was thinking about using something in particular. Might be a little painful.
Yes.
Hmm. Well, the only thing I can think of that has a better filter to it. It'll grow back. He reaches up and he takes one of the gills inside and pulls it out. Hmm. There.
Hooey.
Relatively spongy.
Oh wow.
Let's see. And he hands it to you. Let's dry this over a fire for a little bit. If we let it toast, so to speak, and he lets you feel the texture, it should become spongy. Better for you to breathe with. And naturally, our own gills can filter them out.
Aye. He.
It gets a way for you to
Suppose-
wear it. Is the downside.
Did he, when he pulled the chunk out of his, did he react like pain, or was it more like?
Oh, he
just
flinched.
Okay.
It's
I
still
was curious.
painful.
I was just curious if that was like him pulling out like a chunk of like skin, or more like pulling a chunk of hair.
Well, you know how sometimes inside of mushrooms you get those gills that are just lined next to each other and you can pull them out like a little like slot of paper almost. He has some of
Yeah.
those. So he pulled a full ass gill out that's about the size of a mask. Like a half mask.
All right. So if I use my tinker's tools, can I sort of help this guy sort of
Make a
get
mask?
it in? Yeah. Get a mask, put it into like Fiji's. You said you had like a scarf. You wanted?
Mhm.
Yeah. Make a little poison filter scarf.
Yeah, go for it. And
Alright.
keep in mind this only helps with mushroom spores. This may be something, if done correctly, that can actually help you with Rascal's tantrums.
Here's a 15 with my tinker's tools.
15? Yup, you successfully make it at just the exact number. Fiji, you have a scarf that has a filter in it for spores. And it's
Alright, put that in
naturally
my
done.
inventory.
Alright, so it'll help hold to its shape. That's why when we were doing that, I had you hold it against your face like that. So it'll sit comfortably on your nose now. You can still breathe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that'll help. We'll go ahead and get the hunting party together. Now the question is, what kind of meat do the ladies like?
What kind of meat is there as options?
There's, let's see. We have more of a fishy meat, we have a red meat, and then we have bird. Unless they'd like the fruit meat.
I like the fruit meat. That sounds good.
Alright, it's gonna be a tough hunt, but we should be able to get it.
Okay.
Alright, fruit meat wise, we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to actually find a Palma dragon. It's gonna be an interesting
I'm going to leave it to you. I'm gonna.
you don't mind.
Okay?
Maybe we should like hunt something a little easier for me since this is my first hunt.
I'm gonna go,
Are you
go
sure?
back and check
They
on
sleep
the-
upside
Yeah,
down
I'm
with their
sure.
trees.
I'm sure. I don't think I could handle a dragon.
A
I'm kind
Palma
of new
dragon?
here.
Okay. No fruit meat. I guess one of the easiest ones then would probably be fish meat.
Okay, I can do stuff with fish meat.
Alright, now. This is a salamander that's about 16 feet long. If we can get to it, the downside is getting it up out of the water. Either we can use you as bait, or we can have one of the others be bait. You gotta act like we're drowning, though. They like to attack creatures that are out of their element.
Oh,
Fiji,
I
the
can
more he
definitely do
tells you. What's in Fiji's mind right now with some of the stuff he's telling you about?
I might die. This is gonna be lit.
Alright, so Fiji, you're gonna go with a hunting party. And
Mhm.
as you can see, Gribble is more. He's an elder that has been outside. He actually knows the areas quite well, and if he knows these animals, he may actually make a good guide and stuff. If you're gonna travel with him, I need you to roll survival 3 times, 1 constitution, and 1 dex saving throw.
Alright.
I did some pre-rolls.
Advantage this normal?
Alright,
All
so
normal?
For your survival, normal. All 3 of them. For your constitution, believe it or not, with your mask, advantage. And then a dex saving throw. This will determine your entire hunt. Alright, you fail on that one, you get a good selection. Okay, good, you got a natural 20 on that one. Now, a constitution roll. I'm gonna say a con save.
Straight or save? Okay, save.
At advantage. Okay. And a dex save for me, please. I pre-rolled for the hunt. Nice. Okay, Fiji, you get hurt a little. You lose about 10 hit points.
Alright, I can handle that.
And you have a level of exhaustion because you lifted the mask at a certain point that almost made you pass out, but you did a dex save just in time for a trap they set for the salamander to not eat you. So, essentially, you went off hunting. They brought you to a river place. They had you find a way to distract them in the water. The first one, you fell in the water. Second time, like, you got out of the water. Natural 20. You got out of that. You did some excellent survival. You figured out what to do. And then you essentially helped round up a better trap. They let off their spores to confuse the creature and to make sure it could fall into, like, this dug trap they made. And you dodged out of the way as it was going to leap after you. So you helped them catch it. And this salamander had teeth and was harder to kill than what you thought. But you're going to be bringing fish meat back by the time morning hits. So you're gone on this hunting party all night. Does that sound okay?
Mm-hmm.
You surprisingly only lost 10 HP to that.
I know.
If that
Wow,
17 was lower.
That went way much better than I thought it was going to.
I guess since it's
Agreed.
12,
You have to
though,
end
we're all
off.
gonna rest.
Yes, all of you can rest. So if you guys want, tell me what you're gonna do for the night. We're gonna have to head off a little sooner because tomorrow, peeps and creeps, technically today, we are going to be having the voice acting contest finale for Camp Gash, for Lucian, Lucy, Moxie, and Lyle. 4 different voice actors, and let's see who the winners will be. The community is voting for it. The patrons have already voted down the finalists. It's going to be an all-day thing, essentially. I'm going to be putting the votes up soon for some voting. And yeah, it's going to be fun otherwise. All right, group, tell me what you want to do for the night. I'll have you roll for it. And the next time we play, though, we're going to have to actually leave part of the town because you guys have to go on a bit of an adventure. I thought we'd be able to exit out of it this time, but there was a lot of talking.
Yeah. Alright. If I got one thing I can do. I realize I've got a vial of ectoplasm. Can I try to make an aging potion for Mordecai using
You
my...
are going to need Galoira's help with that.
Alright.
I think I was gonna try meditation, but I will talk to you privately about what I was thinking.
Okay. Lucy May? Yeah, Fiji's off on an adventure, guys. He's gonna come back with a salamander head. Alchemist.
Roll
Okay,
25 my alchemist supplies.
Alright, I've got to roll for her too and see what it sums up to because this is something that's kind of out of element.
Yeah, I realized I've got ectoplasm, and I was talking about ghosts earlier. It's like, hey, why not?
Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna roll this too for her. Okay, 12 combined with this. For some reason, the sheet is not opening up, so I'm trying to tally what she's got. Okay, now it's open. So a 12 plus. Combine that with the alchemist supplies. Okay. You have made an aging cream. Instead of anti-aging, it's an aging cream. It'll help him physically age a little, but the funny thing is it'll only help slightly. You made an aging cream. Congrats, you did the exact opposite of what most cosmetologists go for.
Audie would kick your ass.
Audie would really kick your ass, or would he thank you for keeping him in business?
Dermatologists hate him because of this one simple trick.
It makes you old as fuck! Dermatologists hate him because he affects them too. Okay, so, you're gonna be working on that for a few hours.
Cream.
Aging cream.
Deleting the
Put that
my
shit somewhere
ectoplasm
no
from
one-
my inventory, replacing it with aging cream.
Aging
better-
cream.
You better give that shit to Morty. He better not share. If somebody actually put that shit on, we know who to come after.
You know, all the ladies are now essentially being cared for by these otters that are treating them like they would kittens. A woman tries to wander away too far, that gets yanked back, like in the back of the collar, by the animal, like a cat does, like its kittens. Wrapped around again and then cleaned. Sorry, ladies. All right. Okay, Dolly, you're gonna be meditating. You said.
Yes.
All right. So. You're gonna try to do what in your meditation? If you want to tell me.
Few...
Yeah?
Huh? I'll tell you later.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You said you're gonna talk to me in private about that. And Lucy May, what are you gonna be doing while Gloira and Diego are working on their aging cream? It's gonna be a lot of like serious talk, alchemy tools, and Gloira looking up stuff in her grimoire, and a lot of dark spells to make this combine together.
We will make this man old again.
We will
Make
make
this
him
man-
elderly.
Make Morty old again.
I can't risk this guy getting even younger and possibly being hotter than me.
I mean, he's not too bad looking at this age either. He's a gray fox.
You're saying, yeah. So that's when he got his. He was met most of his wives around this age.
She's like, oh
Then
shit.
against the age, he turns into the most interesting man from the Dos Equis commercial.
Okay, so
I don't usually drink, but when I drink Dos Equis.
pretty much. But Lucy May, what are you gonna be doing for the night too?
Shit, I don't know.
About to say you have stuff you haven't worked on in a while.
I know.
Oh, I need you
Y'all
to
told me to
roll
take a damn break.
a wisdom save, by the way. Dolly too, since it's for the night. And then we'll hold off, and I'll let you know what happens next time. Both of you, wisdom saving throw. Please.
One moment.
That was a very relieved woo.
Girl over here got me saying, please, Willa, save me.
Dolly. Wisdom save, please. Interesting.
16, not bad.
Alright, so, Peeps and Creeps, we'll talk to you guys next time. We're gonna try to play a little more often. It's been stressful lately, but this should be interesting. I'm more prepared now, which is good, and I thought we were going to be going a little further today. However, we're going to let you know what all these roles mean. Stay safe out there, folks. Keep your whistles on ya. Remember to take initiative and game on. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, yo.